When the woman was sleeping, suddenly loud hammering and drilling noises started coming from upstairs, and her sleep was disturbed. As soon as she woke up, she angrily began insulting the upstairs neighbor in the group chat. Little did she know, the quiet and simple woman she had harassed and driven away was already gone, and now a new owner was renovating the house. Soon other people also started complaining. Even children couldn't hear their online classes because of the noise. Just then, the society management stepped in and said that the renovation work was completely legal. Furious, she went straight upstairs and started banging on the door, but the noise inside was so loud that no one could hear anything. After a while, the new owner heard the noise outside, but he remained completely calm. He told the workers to ignore it and finish the work quickly. He even said the noise would increase because that very sound was his music inspiration. Outside, the woman kept shouting, but inside, the work didn't stop at all. Now, out of anger and humiliation, she said, "Let's break the door." When they tried to contact the old owner, the same woman they had erased, they found out she had blocked them long ago. Now everyone was convinced she had deliberately sold the flat just to trouble them. Soon, large iron structures began being taken upstairs. Everyone realized this was no ordinary renovation. People started thinking a business was going to open there, and complaints began spreading everywhere. Meanwhile, the woman and her son had already moved into a big separate house where no one complained about noise. After a long time, the mother and son were finally living peacefully. After some time, her best friend came excitedly and said, "There's chaos in your old building." The woman just smiled slightly. She wasn't surprised at all because this was exactly what she wanted. Then she revealed the truth. The new owner was a musician and he was opening a drum class for children there. Her friend explained that gradually people would get used to it and their fear would also disappear. Back in the old building, the noise had now become even stranger and louder. The downstairs neighbor once again started provoking everyone and led them upstairs to demand answers. But as soon as the door opened, everyone was shocked because the woman was no longer there. Instead, a completely different man was standing there. In a cold tone, he said, "The previous owner has sold this flat to me and she left yesterday." Then he firmly added, "Do not interfere with the work. Now leave." The people who used to harass that woman no longer had the courage to say anything. At that moment, the neighbor finally realized the woman she had tortured and driven away was gone forever, and now the person standing in front of her was someone she didn't have the courage to confront. Subscribe for next part.